Hey friends, Marcus Sheridan here, and in this short course, we are going to look around the turn. We're going to look ahead, and we're going to talk about a future based in what we call self-service and a seller-free buying experience. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let me just say this. You're going to be very tempted as we have this conversation to say, no, there's no way that's going to affect us here in the heavy civil industry. It's just, I don't see it. This trend, or these trends, better stated, are going to affect every business, B2B and B2C, as we go forward. Specifically, just to set the tone for this conversation, let's look at a few of the trends and how this relates to this idea of self-service and seller-free. So the first one, let's show it on the screen now. Studies have shown that buyers are now up to 80% through the sales process before they actually talk to a salesperson. So the numbers range here between 70 to 80%. In fact, we talked about that in another course, or one that we did on marketing in today's digital customer. In other words, buyers are vetting us to death on the front end before we meet them. But this number that was 70 is now pushing 80 and is going higher. There's a few more trends with it that are inignorable. I mean, they're just profound. And let's look at the next one. A recent study by Gartner stated that today 33% of all buyers would prefer to have a seller-free sales experience. What? Yeah, seller-free sales experience. And that number for millennials is 44%. So what does this mean? Does this mean, are you saying, Marcus, that we're going to eliminate sales professionals from the face of the planet? No. But what it does mean is this. Buyers want to control more than they've ever controlled throughout the buying process, and certainly they want to know more, learn more, and do more before they talk to you, the business, the company. I live with this every day as a fellow business owner. This is one of those trends where we don't necessarily want to let go of the control we've had, but if we're leaning in to what buyers want, what we ourselves as customers want, we have to accept it for what it is. It is a rising tide. How do rising tides work? They rise. It doesn't matter our opinion on the rising tide. It's going to rise. One more number that we've got to look at before we really dive into this, and that is this here. More than 3/4 of buyers and sellers say they now prefer digital self-serve and remote human engagement over face-to-face interactions. A sentiment that has steadily intensified even after lockdowns have ended. And this was from McKinsey & Company. Now, this is definitely one of those trends that I do not celebrate. I don't look at it and say, all right, I mean, people just don't want to talk to people. But it is one of the strongest indicators of how we, especially because of COVID, we've again catapulted forward. We've realized even more so as buyers, we can control more. This is the essence of seller-free and of self-service. That's what we're going to talk about in this course. Please open yourself up to the possibilities and know that this definitively will be affecting this industry as we move forward.